I was the one that you saw in the news that got bit yesterday by a copperhead. And I literally was like, I'm going to fly under the radar. But of course I called 911. And so then it went over the dispatch. So I guess being in news, people still recognize the name and everyone's like, oh my gosh, you got bit by a copperhead. How are you? And I'm like, how do you even know this? But I'm really good. That's how I am. I'm really good. I was walking down by the Finley River in Ozark on the trail, on the paved trail, not the wooded trail. And lo and behold, I was walking along and I was actually listening to my Bible app, literally read me the Bible. I was in Romans though, not in Acts. Like this is like shaking off the snake, you know. But I stepped on it. So it was moving from the grass. Here, I'll like give you an example. So it was going from the grass onto the pavement, and lo and behold, I did not see it. And I stepped right on it. And so it bit me through my shoe. I had tennis shoes and socks on, and it hurt, but it almost felt like a phantom pain because I saw it and I could tell that I had stepped on a snake. And I was like, well, wait a second. It doesn't actually hurt that bad. You know, like, did it get me? So then I ripped off my shoe and my foot was bleeding. So right there where it was. So I called 911 and they came, the firefighters and the EMTs. They were lovely. And also they admittedly said, we don't work a lot of snake bites. So you're going to have to go in, you know, and call my husband, and he came, and Ethan was like, take a picture of the snake. So I did, which is how the city of Ozark got the picture of the snake. And sure enough, it was a copperhead. And it's kind of honestly my worst fear. I don't know if you've been a fan for a long time, like way back. I used to have snake encounters all the time. So I'm just here to tell you that my worst fear was realized, but I am okay. I am A-okay. And thank you for your concern. And we went to the hospital and the triage nurse was like, let me see it. And he was like, the fact that your foot is not swollen up is amazing. The fact that it's not that red. I mean, it was red like right where it was, but it wasn't like spreading. And so he said, let me see your sock. And my sock had a yellow dot on it, which was apparently the venom. So the reason why it did not swell is because the venom was primarily on my sock, not in my foot. And praise God. So I'm thankful for his protection, for God's protection, and for not having to take the anti-venom. I hear that it is actually hard to come by. Apparently they don't keep a lot of it on hand because it expires, and it's a very uncommon thing that they need it. But I was speaking today out of town. That's where I'm at now. And I just know that God his ways are so much higher.